My name is Elena, and today we're talking about the law of attraction, what it is, what it isn't, and how to harness its power. Law of attraction is a universal law, always in effect in the background. Even if you're not aware of it, it's still bringing forth every experience in your life. The definition is, that which is like unto itself is drawn. Or in other words, you attract what you focus on. And here's what it is not. It is not something you need to believe in order for it to happen. It's no different than gravity. Law of attraction happens even without your personal belief in it. Nor is it a magic wand that responds to just using positive words. In essence, we ask with our emotional state, not with our words. Have you ever been in an argument with someone, then left that situation only to think about it all the way home, then discussed it in detail with your friend or your partner, and then stewed about it while you're brushing your teeth and getting ready for bed? And then you wake up in the morning all flustered again. Then, ironically, you stub your toe on your way out of the bedroom, you spill your coffee on your outfit, you get in the car and you notice you're almost out of gas, and you hit every single red light. Your day just started and already it's off on the wrong foot, when in reality, that's the law of attraction in action. The more we think about the argument, the more we fire and wire the circuits in our brain. And the more we remember it, the stronger we feel about it, and we condition the mind and the body further into that past experience. The feelings of that memory become your perception of the present moment, and energy slows down and gets stuck unless you improve how you feel about the experience. You are then holding yourself hostage by energetically connecting yourself to that person from that negative viewpoint. So if you were to take your negative attention off them and make it a priority to elevate your emotions and strive to get happy with yourself, you would notice that it feels much better in this new emotional state, regardless of the old argument. The side effect of letting go of the negativity around the argument results in a chemical reaction in the body. It releases oxytocin and a new love for life. But if you hold on to the negative attachment to that story, every time you think about it, your body will ignite the fight, flight, freeze response and release the stress hormone cortisol. And you continue the program of suffering every single time your attention moves in that direction. All manifestations start with a thought. Thoughts are energized with emotion, creating a feeling state, either consciously or subconsciously. And that starts a vibrational momentum. Whatever you focus on gets bigger. The more you feel good, you will line up with more to feel good about. And the more you feel bad, you'll line up with more to feel bad about. When you say yes to something, that brings it into fruition, just like saying no to something also brings it into fruition. Your attention to any subject, wanted or unwanted, is the vibrational set point of attraction. So it's worth our while to keep pointing to what we want, rather than ruminating about what we don't want more of. We can't always control what happens to us and around us, but we can always take control of what is happening within us. This allows us to govern how we feel, no matter the circumstance, instead of our feelings taking over and leading us to more of what we don't want. Poverty consciousness creates lack and limitation. Abundance consciousness creates abundance without limits. Take a moment to notice your attraction point on the subject of money, for example. If someone struggles financially, it becomes second nature to practice poverty consciousness. They're spending a lot of time feeling frustrated about money. They're upset because they never have enough. Maybe they believe rich people are selfish jerks, and their thoughts keep them screaming, "Where's my money?" The universe would say to them, "I know you're asking for money with your words, but since you're feeling angry and desperate and fearful about money, your emotional set point is in the environment of lack. So here's more debt and more lack of money." Instead, they need to point in the direction of what they'd prefer, even though that's really tricky when they're not experiencing abundance yet. They need to let go of the heavy emotions that keep them stuck in the unwanted and in lack mentality, and practice feeling what it would be like to have the money they desire. So how do we actually do that? You may have seen some of my other videos where I use a modality called EFT, Emotional Freedom Techniques, which helps to change our perception of a situation and release the negative emotions connected to that subject. I find EFT to be the most effective resource to change our limiting beliefs because it encompasses our 6 higher faculties to change our emotional set point. Our higher faculties are perception, imagination, will, reason, memory, and intuition. There's a very appropriate quote by Albert Einstein where he said, "The intuitive mind is a sacred gift, and the rational mind is a faithful servant. We have created a society that honors the servant and has forgotten the gift." Pay attention to where your energy is focused. Notice what thoughts get the most airtime and which negative feelings you might be addicted to. Then, if you can use your imagination to picture yourself living your dream lifestyle, the next step is to imagine how you would feel in that image. How do you feel driving the new car? How do you feel in that new amazing relationship? How do you feel in that dream career? Let go of focusing on anything that is not serving your highest good. You can catch your negative attraction point before that programming starts to gain momentum. If a car starts rolling and bumps into a tree, there's not much damage. But if that same car rolls down a large hill and crashes into a tree at the bottom, the damage is much more severe. Being aware of your negative thoughts is the first step in redirecting your thinking before the negative momentum ramps up. When you want something and it's not showing up, you can alter your energetic vibration to change the way the universe responds to you. Pay attention to how you're feeling on any subject, and that is your vibrational set point, or in other words, your attraction point. Everything is energy and has a vibrational frequency, just like a radio signal. So unless we tune into the same feelings that resonate with your desire, you won't align with what will make you happy. You can rewire your brain by consciously switching frequencies in your thinking. Learning to look at something differently is how you make new neural connections in the brain. And practicing that new outlook by remembering it is how to maintain and sustain those neural connections. Then the actual feeling space of this new experience further enriches the brain and changes your paradigm, sending an even more clear request out to the universe. Surround yourself with people who create an environment for you to continually improve the quality of your life and who impact your life in a positive manner. This will make it easier to stay on top of your emotional state. If your coworkers are standing around the water cooler complaining about their job, you could join in and find all kinds of evidence why your job sucks as well. But can you see what side of the emotional scale you're focused on and the momentum that it's building? You might have every reason to justify why you hate your job, but your attention to those details is chaining yourself to a job that you can't stand. It would be more beneficial for you to put your energy into coming up with ideas to make your job more enjoyable, or define the details to pre-pave your way to a brand new job that would better suit your desires. Thoughts are the language of the brain, and the feelings are the language of the body. A combination of our thoughts and feelings make up our emotional state, which is what law of attraction responds to. So if we want to live our best life, it's imperative that we make feeling good a priority. Do whatever it takes to continually let go of what doesn't serve your highest good. In order to harness the power of law of attraction, it's very simple. Connect with the good feelings right now. All those feelings that you believe will come when you receive what you're asking for, you can actually access them right now. Don't wait for something to change before you allow yourself to release the negative feelings in order to feel good, because you just might be waiting a whole lifetime. And then without fail, you suffer. You continue to suffer when you choose to argue for your limitations. So the big question is, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? You got this, because you deserve to feel great right now, no matter what is happening around you. Your true self is always calling you forward with inspired action. So follow your gut. Follow the impulse that feels right within you. The law of attraction will take care of the rest. Thank you for watching, and until next time, continue to stay true to yourself.